Alright. I don't know if anyone can hear me right now. Think the stream is back up, but OBS and iRacing both just crashed and my monitor just died. So, we're gonna try to get back up and going here soon. Oh man, that's not how this night was supposed to start, and now everything's so bright. Um, I don't know what happened, but everything is so much brighter now. It looks like someone turned the contrast up on my monitor. I don't know. Because it just went black. And then OBS did the funny, ended the stream and crashed. And then iRacing crashed. Oh boy. That's not good. I was just about to start it. As you know. So, I'm gonna put the good old theme back on and we'll wait for iRacing to load again.
My bad there, 70. I didn't even not. I stopped paying attention while we were doing here. No problem.
Tough on the draft, Ramsdale.
Seeing what the race is gonna do, alright?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. It's going to be a good night tonight. We're here with the Wolfpack Racing League Truck Series here in the quite hot state, Las Vegas, Nevada. For race number 9, I think. I can't remember. Yep, race 9 of 13. And I think we're doing 120 laps. Or I'm just thinking of the Kentucky race. Having trouble speaking because I can't. I'm trying to put in stuff here quick. So give me 1 second. 60 laps. Or is that 80? Okay. So we'll go ahead and put 80 laps. And we can go ahead and put this back up. So that is your current fastest cars on. Oh, sorry. Fastest cars so far here in practice. And I think we're going to go ahead and have a chat with Jeff Ramsdell here. If he is in any of the VCs. Looking. Did not see him anywhere, so I guess we will not be chatting with him. Another one that I've been keeping my eye out, Richard Crane. He's been probably one of the most consistent drivers I've seen here that I've watched during practice there in the 36 machine. So hopefully he has a good night for himself. We have 20 drivers registered for tonight's event. 80 laps. It should be a fun race. So let's go ahead and do your VRN virtual lap with Sammy Harrell. Why not? Yep. You're on board the number 43 truck. Should be able to hold that throttle down through 1 and 2. You may have to whip it towards the end of the run to get it more down to the bottom. But I know 3 and 4 you can definitely full throttle. And he's got a rabbit in front of him. That's your current fastest lap. Driver with the current fastest lap, I should say. And then get to the bottom. Coming it back up there. And that is vehicular rear ending. That couldn't have happened at a better time. Those boys are just playing around. It's practice. They can do as they please. Anyways, Marcus Hiratas in the 25 car. No wins this season. Trying to see him in the standings. He's 13th in the standings right now. It's pretty cool. So Richard Crane is gonna have to get a decent points day today, because I just got, well, not just got word, I've been for a couple hours now, is that there's gonna be a sort of playoff sort of deal at the end here. And what the format is after Knoxville, which is the second to last race in 2 weeks, it's going to be a 80-lap shootout, and the top 4 drivers in the points make it into the Final 4 race at Phoenix. That'll be on the 17th of August, so ladies and gentlemen, please mark your calendar. Don't want to miss the championship race for the WPRL ARCA, or Truck Series, sorry. ARCA was Sunday. It's Tuesday. Get your head in the game. Oh, boy. Well, yeah. We have, I think, just 4 different winners this season. Jacob Carter. Is he out here right now? I haven't seen his name at all. No, he is not. Last week's winner, Bob Berry. I think I saw his name. No, but I did see him in the stream chat, so I don't know if he's racing or not. John Honeycutt. There he is, number 70 car. Ooh, that's a nice paint scheme. He got his win at Bristol Oval. No dirt. And it looks like Eldora Speedway was won by Jeff in the 97. Good for him. Matthew Hunsaker won Pocono. Ooh. Not really surprised there. I mean, he has speed week in, week out. We saw him run Kentucky Saturday night. He was definitely top 3 in speed, but I don't think he finished top 3. I have to look back here. And then we got Jeffrey Ramsdell getting another win. Well, technically his first win of the season at Nashville. And Nate Amiot, I think he left, from what I've been told. So he's no longer racing. So let's take a look at your standings going into tonight's race here. We still have 5 minutes to ramble. We're gonna talk. So currently Matthew Hunsaker and Jeffrey Ramsdell are tied in the points. So not only are they in a close points battle in Cup, but also here in the Truck Series. And Jeffrey Ramsdell hoping to have a good night. He just needs to finish 1 position higher than Matthew to get the points lead here, unless Matthew wins. Then it'll be, if Matthew wins and Jeffrey finishes second, there'll be a 4-point difference. But if Jeffrey wins, then it'll be the other way around. Philip Bridgman, 22 points out from the leaders. Pretty big amount. And then Cody Sturgill running fourth right now, 16 points behind Philip. So that's like pretty big. It's a lot of points you have to make up there. So we're going to see how that battle turns out. But Richard Crane is only 6 points behind Sturgill. And like I said, I don't know how many of you guys have watched the Kentucky race from the Cup side of things. But it's all Cody Sturgill, not the most consistent. And he only has 4 top 10s and 2 top 5s so far this season. Compared to guys like Matthew and Jeffrey, they have 5 and 4, respectfully. And I mean, Richard has 1, but he has 6 top 10s compared to Cody's 4. So you never know, really. This is a pretty short season, but actually on second thought, not really. This is kind of what average. There's Jordan McGraw in the 30 car. What's he having points? Running 8th right now, 63 points behind the race leader. Honestly, 5th through 8th have a shot at making it into the final 4 here, but 9th through 9th through 10th, 9th and 10th place, they're long shots. And honestly, 8th place is a long shot too, being 63 points out, but you never know what could happen. But the guy that has the most realistic shot at making it is Richard Crane, running just 6 points below the cut line, so. And Bob Berry, he's 13. And then that would be 22 out for Sammy Harrell. James McGraw, 25. Or Jordan McGraw, sorry. Justin Steves would be 29. Brian Huntley Jr. would be 31. And then 38 would be Christoph Hall in 11th. So, I don't really know. But the point system is as follows. 40 for the win, and then 35. And then it goes down by 1 for each position. All the way down to 30-something, 35th, I think. And the latest race, Jacob Carter led 68 laps and came home first, started first, finished first. Matthew Hunsaker finished second, half a second behind Carter. And Ramsdell finished a lap down, 13th. Out of 16 that showed up, and we got 20 still in the session. Not a whole lot has changed, but we're about to go into qualifying now. Just keep your eyes on the guys that have set fast times, and I'm going to take a screenshot of this quick. Just smack it there for now so I can look back at it. Oh, dropped my phone. Do not want to do that. This race is going to be fun to watch, so do not look away yet. And there's the checkered flag for practice. Drivers will have 2 laps to set a competitive lap time to see who gets the pole in the 9th race of a 13 race season in the Wolfpack Racing League Truck Series. It's going to be a close race all the way to the end, folks, so stay tuned. And then next week we'll be hitting up the high banks of Talladega Super Speedway, 60 laps. But I mean, that has been changed before. I don't know how many laps we are doing. We are doing 120 miles here tonight at Las Vegas. Let's see who's out going on track. Here's Kyle Hess in the 86. We saw him have a ton of speed a few days ago in the Cup Series. I'll put the league logo back up once qualifying's over. So let's see what his first lap is gonna be. Just completed his out lap right next to that white line, not over it. Philip Bridgman making his rounds here. And let's see what his first lap is going to be. That number 48 machine. So he may have gotten a little loose there. Through 4, got below the apron. Shouldn't hurt him too much though. And that first lap is going to be a 31.05. Meanwhile, Kyle Hess hits up the 30.92. I think I heard his tires going here through 3 and 4 onto the front stretch. And he's going to better his time, 30.8. Austin Moore, he's going to go second quick. But Eliza Bethel takes that spot pretty quickly too. With a 30.88, Austin Moore losing more spots. There we go. I was trying to click on him. Austin Moore running 4th right now with a 30.94. Number 18 machine. And his second lap. Can he better it? Yeah. Got about 5/10 faster that time. Moved him up to 4th after he fell down. Jonathan Cusimano crossed the line here in that number 7 car. Beautiful paint scheme. That is going to be a 31 flat. And Jeff Ramsdell, he's on his out lap. Number 97 Tide Ride. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of this 97 here tonight, folks. Just have that feeling. So let's see what his first lap is going to be. Got a few other guys out on track as well. Robert Reynolds, last night's, or no, 2 nights ago, he won the ARCA race at Daytona season opener. And John Honeycutt is out on track as well. However, across the line, Jeffrey Ramsdell, he's going to get a 30.90. He's about 6/10 off of your leader, according to the timing and scoring board here. Let's see what he can do on his second lap. There he goes through 3 and 4. Sammy Harrell is out now. I don't know if he'll have enough time to set 2 full laps here. Across the line, lap 2 is down. Slower by 6/10 of a second. Not good for Ramsdell there. Honeycutt on his first lap goes 30.98. 8/10 off of Ramsdell, and Robert Reynolds just a 100th faster on his lap. Patronus machine. Ooh, that looks cool. I want to get another look at the side of it. Ooh, that looks sleek. Marcus Huretes in his 25 car, he is out as well. Let's go ahead and see what he is up to. Robert Reynolds goes 8th quickest with a 30.91. Let's see what this 25 car can do across the line. It's gonna be a 31.18 for Sammy. So he's gonna be qualified 16th. It is time to start the 9th race of the season here in the WPRL Truck Series. But how about we first? Let's go ahead and look at your starting lineup. May I? Thank you. No? There we go. Jordan McGraw, Kyle Hess, your front row here tonight. They'll be starting first and second and leading us to that green flag. Row 2, Eliza Bethel in the 71, and Austin Moore in the 18. Cody Sturgill running in that number 5, or rolling off of the number 5 spot for 43, for Team 43, I guess. I don't know. Jeff Ramsdell in the 97, he's starting 6th, but don't expect to not see him running up front. Matthew Hunsaker starting 7th along with Robert Reynolds in the 39. Sunday night's ARCA Series winner. He has not yet gridded. Christoph Hall starting behind him in the 98 car. There it is. Beside him in the 88, John Hammond rolling off 10th here tonight. Got 20 cars ready to race. Let's get the rest of the grid in. Eric Schaefer, John Honeycutt, 6 rows in, and that's your 6th row. Row 7, Jonathan Guzimano in the number 7 car, and David Scott in the 31. You've seen Jonathan have some late speed late in the race. Back here to row 8. I was reading 16. Philip Bridgman in the 48, starting 15th, and Sammy Harrell gridding 16th in that 43 Food City car. Brian Huntley Jr. in the 19. Auto Owners Toyota Bass Pro on the quarter there. Marcos Hurtaz starting beside Brian Huntley Jr. in the 18th spot. And then rounding out the field, Richard Crane in the 36 and Randy Bousquet in the 24. And that is your WPRL Las Vegas lineup. There's Marcus Hurtaz from Lancaster, PA. Looking nice in that picture there, man. Jordan McGraw and Kyle Hess going to take us to the green flag here tonight in the WPRL Truck Series here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Cannot wait for this race to go green. Las Vegas, one of my favorite tracks to run here on the iRacing.com service. There it goes. It wasn't letting me hide the thingy. So let's go ahead and get rolling. Let's wish these drivers goodbye as they get ready to endure an 80-lap run here. WPRL Truck Series pace car is off. Green flag is out to start the 9th race of the season here at Las Vegas. Everyone to a great start on the opening lap. Eliza gonna look to the inside of the 86. Kyle Hess gonna hold her to the bottom though. Here they come down the backstretch now, side by side. No one's clear. No one's safe yet. It's the first lap. It's gonna be madness. However, Jordan McGraw holding on to the race lead. The 42's loose. That was Cody Sturgill in the 42 car, loose, and they're 3 wide on the front stretch. No one's backing out of that one. Here's the battle for 5th. Jeff Ramsdell, Austin Moore. Austin all the way up the track there. We should be able to get a good run there. Maybe not, because the 11 right to his rear bumper. I think that's the 11. That's the 39, sorry. 98 on the bottom of the track to try to get by both of them. Huge run. The 98 of Christoph Hall. And he'll get by both of them, clear the 18. That's some action going on back here. Cody Sturgill trying to recover here. To the inside of the 88. Looking to get to the inside of the 39. I think he's there. Not quite able to get there though. Everyone already running up on that top shelf. Battle for the lead now. Eliza Bethel still trying to get past Kyle Hess on the inside. And get anything to get by him, pushing him up the track a bit there. Here they come into turn 1 and 2. I thought she was going to be able to clear, maybe not. Hess is just going to get a run and save his tires. It's going to be a close battle. And there's the 97 of Jeff Ramsdell. Like I said, don't not expect him to see him up there. Sammy Harrell trying to get around Jonathan Cusimano here. We've got a huge pack of trucks right here racing each other. You see, that's the 10 car of, wait. John Honeycutt in the 70, sorry. They're 2x2 for first through fourth, but Honeycutt has some company. That's the 8 car of Eric Schaefer trying to get inside the top 10 here. Running right in between that first seam. Not able to go anywhere with it though. Eliza Bethel to the race lead, but they are still side by side. 2x2 from the top 4 here. Got some more side-by-side action further back in the pack, but it's not really a whole lot there. There's Robert Reynolds maybe trying to get some ground here in the 39 car. Not able to. He's been losing a lot of spots since the start of this one. The 25 of Marcus is just going to be able to get right by him. And it looks like Ramsdell has won this battle up front. Clear of Eliza on the top. Eliza get on his outside here. No help from behind for the 71. Kyle Hess to the bottom with him. Hess almost clear the 71. Here comes the 30 now to her inside. Jordan McGraw trying to have a good points day. Same with Christoph Hall in the 98 there, running 5th. And Matthew Hunsaker trying to break the tie. But the other guy in the championship is leading the race right now. Ramsdell has led 2 laps now. Looking to make it more. Robert Reynolds continuing to lose spots here. It's not the greatest start for his race. Maybe he's just taking it easy. Kyle Hess right to the rear bumper of the 97. All over his business there. This battle for the lead is never going to die down. Trying to get a good run again. He's like maybe 100th of a car length behind him. 97 drifting up. Can the 86 get to his inside? No, no way. Got too much of a run. Side by side back here. In the 43 and the 7, Sammy Harrell and Jonathan Cusimano. See how this battle works out. Sammy with a pretty good run out for, able to clear the 7 car. Gonna come down and take that air off of him. As Jeff is trying to pull away from the pack behind him, but just unable to. We got some racing in the back there. 4-car battle here. That's the 19 of Brian Huntley Jr. on the top, the 36 down low. There's Cody Sturgill in the 42, he's running up top. And then got the 39, contact! They both save it though. 39 is going to lose another spot, maybe more. 2 spots gone, and there goes a 3rd to David Scott in the 31 car. 48 now trying to get by the 24. Looks like he had a good run there. Maybe not here. 36 and the 19 still side by side. Richard Crane trying to get that position. Ooh, looks like the 36 got a little tight there. I thought he was going to go right up into the 19, but he did a great job keeping that truck low and out of everyone's way. Ooh, does the 7 car have right side damage? It almost looks like it. Oh yeah, for sure. Looked like he was maybe involved in something. Never know what. The 70 of Honeycutt and Austin Moore fighting for, I think, 7th here. Side by side. As Jeff Ramsdell continues to lead here. Everyone is still trying to settle in. So have to see how this goes for everyone. And they're no longer side by side. More drifting up a bit. That's going to allow the 70 to get to his inside. Maybe not. It's not a good enough run on the bottom. Good multi-groove track. It seems like that bottom has really died out pretty easy. Because, I mean, Honeycutt is gaining next to nothing, and I take that back. The 18 had to lift majorly off the throttle to avoid getting into the outside wall. Especially how early it is in this event. That would really suck. You can see Hess running a little bit higher. Maybe trying to get a run. And probably see a few others start to follow suit here. Look where Hess is running to the outside. Running that second seam there. How well is that going to work for him? It doesn't look like it really worked all that well. Cloud's starting to come over the front stretch. It's going to cool down that part of the track, but it's not really going to be to any use. Man, Hess is trying anything he can. Same with Eliza, running 3rd right now in that 71 machine. And back here, the 6 of Hunsaker trying to get around the 30 of Jordan. And now Austin Moore and John Hammond having a battle with Sammy Harrell in sight as well. Ooh, I think Hammond may have clipped the grass there. Probably not, though. Really hard to tell. Oh, look at Sammy. Huge run. He's going to be able to get right to the rear bumper of Austin Moore. Push him all the way down the backstretch. Not able to clear that 45 truck on the bottom. They were close. Sammy all the way up next to the wall. Oh, this is going to get good here. Huge run for the 43, but another good run for the 45. John Hammond does not want him to have his spot. Let's see what Sammy does. Sammy is good in 1 and 2, I will say. And clear the 45. That's another spot for Sammy up to 9th. And they're back to 4 wide, or not 4 wide, 2 wide back here in the back, or in the front. Up here in the front. This is for the top 5 trucks right here. We're only on lap 20. And on lap 37, we will be having a competition caution for memorial of someone's sister, if I remember correctly. Don't know if they're going to make it a whole lot longer, so WPRL is going to have a moment of silence at lap 38. The competition caution will come out at lap 37, and during this time we do ask that you remain silent, and we will also be quiet up here in the booth. And may she have the strength to continue on. Battle for the lead here. Kyle Hess, Jeff Ramsdell side by side. Ramsdell's going to have the run. And he's going to have the help from behind. That's a 30. Jordan McGraw trying to get around Kyle Hess. Hess is no longer allowed to lead laps in any WPRL race. He has been banned. No, I'm messing. I want to see how many laps he has led, though. Because it's a lot between all 3 series. Well, technically 4, but I do not have the stats for Xfinity yet. Well, where is his name? There it is, Kyle Hess. Oh, he hasn't led a single lap yet this season in trucks. Yet in Cup, we obviously know that's a different story. Let's go ahead and check out the Cup Series quick. He's led 73 and all of them were last Saturday night at Kentucky. 30 onto the apron there. That's going to get the 86 to the outside. They're going to be side by side for quite some time, and that's what your race leader would love to see. See them go like this for the whole time. Whoa, there's Honeycutt out of nowhere, man. I mean, if anyone, he was probably one of the drivers that I least expect. Okay, maybe not. He was 4th fastest in practice. Running 6th right now. I don't know. He may have something for these guys running up front. And obviously he has a fast truck, as he is caught up to the top 5. Now making it a battle for the top 6. These two are still side by side, except they have swapped places. And now McGraw clear of Hess. Ramsdell now racing the lead, still trying to hold off the 30. Back in the back here, Eric Schaefer, Austin Moore, and John Hammond having a 3-way fight, maybe even a 4-way here. Once that 25 gets in here. I'm sorry, I don't know. I said Austin Moore. I meant to say Brian Huntley Jr. in the 19, sorry. These four gonna have a good battle here. Eric Schaefer is around everyone in front of him. Jordan McGraw takes the race lead, but they are still fighting for it, trading it. John Hammond and Brian Huntley Jr. on the inside, and here comes the 25 of Marcus Huertas. Ooh, I thought Marcus was going to make it 3 wide there. I think he thought about it. He decided against it. Side by side now to the line. Huntley's going to get the position here at the line. Huge run for the 25. He's going to be able to get to the inside of the 88 car up top. John Hammond about to lose a spot. 25 is tight. He's going to have nothing for him. Meanwhile, back here, these two fighting for position. We saw Robert Reynolds lose a ton of spots on the start of the race. There's Cody Sturgill running 17th right now. Not having a good day at all. Where is he in points for trucks? I know he was pretty high up. He's 4th right now, and Richard Crane is 5th. Crane is only 1 spot ahead of him. Crane can get a good finish here tonight. This will be in a tight points battle. Back up front here. Hunsaker now trying to get by. 97 of Matthew Hunsaker. It's going to be a tight battle for that spot. Robert Reynolds now trying to get around John Hammond. Hammond may have burned up his stuff along with that 97 machine. But everyone's waiting for that known memorial caution. Because it wouldn't be a great idea to pit now. Oh, 3 wide. The 48 coming up through the field now. Philip Bridgman up to 13th. Looking to get 12th now from 39 of Robert Reynolds. Jordan McGraw has checked out from the field. Over half a second lead for him. Matthew Hunsaker behind him. And Jeff Ramsdell and co. is fallen to 3rd. It's definitely burned up his stuff. Kyle Hess, no run for him. Meanwhile, here comes the 70 of John Honeycutt. Trying to get around that 97 to the inside he goes. Oh boy. They were close, and I think they may have made contact there. I'm honestly not too sure. That was a very close call right there. Not able to get around him, but the 71 able to get around the 86. This is just showing how important tires are. We saw Eliza kind of hang back there at the start of this thing, and now she's going for track position. Down to the bottom of the raceway. All the way up to the behind of the 97. Honestly, I would just wait patiently to see what the two trucks in front of you do. You never know when disaster could strike, as the 70 trying to get a good run. 71's going to follow him. I don't know where I would go right now. I would kind of hang back and see what happens between these two. We've seen them get close a few times here and there. We definitely don't want to burn up our stuff here. Battle for the top spots are really starting to kick in. Philip Bridgman now trying to get around the 25 car. Philip, he has definitely done a great job saving his stuff. I feel like we've seen him pass like 25 cars non-stop. Great job in that number 48 Lowe's Chevrolet. Eric Schaefer, Brian Huntley Jr., two good friends. Huntley to the inside. Schaefer gonna try to get a decent run here, and he's gonna get it. It looks like Huntley may have some front end damage. I don't know if that nose is looking crinkled or if it's just me here. I think it's just me. We'll take a look here on the far chase cam. Or the rear chase, sorry. Oh yeah. I think he got into someone. Can't quite tell, honestly, but Jordan McGraw with a 4/10 of a second lead is gonna bring us to the Memorial Yellow here on lap 37. Caution should come out here shortly. Yep, there it is. We ask everyone to remain silent during this time. Okay, so I think we're doing pit stops first, and then everyone can come out, and we'll do that 3 wide salute. Alright, gonna go back green here on lap 41. Yep, pace lights are still on, so I don't know if going this time or next, but thank you everyone for that. So it looks like we will be going green next time around. The iRacing dot my mic. The iRacing.com official pace truck. Good to pull off next time, and if not, then I don't know. Go green in 2 laps. Yep, lights are now off. Going green. This will be one to watch here. So we are exactly halfway. You saw the guys and gals who were fast in that long run. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for the 71 and the 70 especially. They did such a great job at saving their stuff compared to the 86 and the 97. They really just fell back. So, we'll see here. It's gonna bunch the field back up together. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to go green. Pace truck is off. And Jordan McGraw brings them back green here at Las Vegas. Amazing restart for that 30 machine. Pretty good restart for everyone else too. And there's Brian Huntley Jr. to the inside of the 97 of Jeff Ramsdell. Jeffrey may be trying a different strategy this time around. Huntley up 11 spots from where he started, currently the biggest mover. And if Honeycutt gets the lead, then he'll be the biggest mover, 3 wide. First third. Looks like the 86 backed out of it pretty quickly. Kyle Hess had a good idea there. Austin Moore and these guys fighting on the restart there. Sammy Harrell all the way down to the bottom. He's going to back out of that 3 wide there. That was close. Honeycutt trying to pull away. We got madness up front here. Got at least 10 or so cars like running in a pack right now. I feel like something's about to happen. Eliza, I thought she was about to get spun. Oh, there's contact I was expecting. Kyle Hess, Brian Huntley Jr. Slight contact there. Nothing too severe for either driver, though. 3 wide behind him. There's more contact between Hess and a driver. Oh boy. This is what we like to call crazy. But it's fun. 19 all over the rear bumper, the 6. Not able to go anywhere with it. He's running 5th. 98, 97, 6th and 7th. Ooh, that 25 has made a hard charge up front here. He's into the top 8. Huntley is up 12 spots. And looking to make up more here. As Eliza is challenging for the race lead early in this run. Ramsdell trying to clear the 19 machine on the bottom. Side by side. Looks like the 19 maybe used up some stuff there. I saw how fast he lost. to that number 6 machine. He was right on the rear bumper for a while there. And now the 25 hits the apron. Ooh, that could have been bad. Well, luckily it wasn't. They'll still be side by side into the turn. Everyone's starting to single it out here except for these two. The pack is all together. The boys are back, guys, as some of you would say. The gang's all back together. As the 7 looking to the inside of the 36, not able to make it stick though. Richard Crane. Oh, let me click on, there you go. He's trying to gain some ground on Cody Sturgill. Eliza Bethel to the inside for the race lead. Trying to clear him. He will. She will. Eliza trying to get her first win of the season. Here we go. Into turn 1. Craziness back here. Let's go back here. Thought they were 3 wide there for a second. Must have been wrong. Oh, they may be 3 wide here in a second, though. Oh, contact! Oh, they're stacking them up. Oh, huge wreck. 4 or 5 cars involved, maybe more. The 19 involved. And 39, the 25. 48 had tons of damage, I think. Everyone else made it out looking okay. Ooh, 36, maybe not. This is good news for the 71, though. Go ahead and get some fresh tires. So we're under caution for the second time tonight. We pretty much saw it happen, but let's go ahead and take another look here at what caused that one. Let's check out the Virtual Racing Network instant replay here. See what happened to Richard Crane that got all of that rear end damage. Ah. The aid of Eric Schaefer. Not see him, I guess. But I want to see what caused this. Between Brian Huntley Jr. and the 25. Or the 25. Ooh. I think that was a little wiggle from the 19 there. Ooh, looks like Brian just kept coming up and track, and by the time he realized it, it's too late. He tried to correct himself. But I mean, yeah, everyone made it out pretty much okay. A few hard hits, but most of them should be able to grab that faster pair and continue chuffing along here tonight. Honeycutt, no pits for him. Oh, he did pit, sorry. Saying he's in the lead. Okay. Gas and go? I don't know. But let's go ahead and see if we can talk to some of these guys. Do I see Kyle Hess in there? I do, there he is. Let's move him into the booth here. Hey Kyle, this is Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy, man?
Yes, sir, I do. You got me?
Yep, I got you, man. Alright, well, during that first run there, we saw you kind of fade back in the pack along with that 97 car. So what are you going to try to do during this run to maybe not fall back and lose as many spots?
Well, tires were getting worn out. They wear out probably 14, 15 laps in the run, so it's kind of hard to keep that same momentum and speed going through the corners that late, how it would be middle of the run. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. It's kept me up here in the front, so we'll see what happens.
Alright, well, I don't remember if I talked to you during the Kentucky race, but next week we head to Talladega for here in trucks. So how do you think that race is going to go?
Man, I hope it goes good. I love racing at Talladega when it's good races. Talladega races are kind of toss-ups no matter which race you're in. So hopefully we have a good one. I'd enjoy it.
Alright, man, well, I wish you luck. 86 cart's been up front all night. It's been all up front all week, really. So wish you luck, and hopefully you can get that win.
Man, I appreciate it. I'm going to take what I can get. If I get top 5, I'll be happy. If I win, even better.
Alright, man, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, they're going to line them up 2 by 2 the whole way down. 10 rows of racing. Sorry. Well, yeah, 10 rows. Just won't have 20 cars. It is going to be fun here to watch. The WPRL Truck Series here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. As we get ready to go green Honeycutt, Hunsaker, your front row on the restart. Here we go. Pace truck about to come off as they come out of turn number 4. See the... Oh, nope, never mind. Okay. See the 6 car kind of hanging back there? Just trying to get to the quarter. Oh, the 70 with a great jump there. That was a great restart for Honeycutt. And it left everyone in the dust, but... let's see how he handles it. We got 25 laps to go here in the race. And they're going to be side by side still. The 6 trying to get clear of Hess. With the 97 of Jeff Ramsdell on the bottom, Eliza on the top. Caution has come out yet again. Looks like it was Richard Crane involved. Let's take a look, see what happened. VRN instant replay, back up in your face. I don't know. Whoa, looks like the 24 got really loose there. And it looks like they've been drifting the whole corner. Oh, I think this started way back at the beginning of turn 3 and ended at turn 4. So let's go ahead, move up a bit here. There we go. Keep your eyes on the 24 car up top. And they just got loose. And the 36 had absolutely nowhere to go. It doesn't look like they have much damage, though. The right side looks pretty dented, but a little hard to see. We'll go back to the live feed here. Honeycutt, still your race leader. let's see how many drivers bring it down pit road. Probably 0, but honestly, you never know. I want to see here. Got 3 going in. David Scott, he's back out with everyone. So it looks like only 3 cars went down pit road. Randy Busquet, Richard Crane. And Randy was in that 24 car. So John Honeycutt and the number 6 or 86 of Kyle Hess going to bring us to the green flag here tonight. Once again in the Las Vegas race. 9th race of the season. So we're gonna be going green this time. Everyone's 2x2x2x2x2. So I think this could be the greatest restart of them all. 21 laps to go, which is only really gonna take about 10 minutes to do if it stays green the whole time. Which you never know, may happen. But we shall see. We're gonna turn them loose here, because that's what they like to say. Oh, look at that view. That's awesome. Huntley out of line there. Looks like they had a slight checkup, but green flag is back out. Side by side back there for 4th. Pretty much everyone's still single file already, except for further back here. Guys in the back are more daring, if you will. Oh man. 6 car on the bottom with the 71 with her. Kyle Hess looking to the outside of Honeycutt. Here they come down the back straight. "20 laps to go." And here comes the 97 of Honeycutt. Or the 97 of Ramsdell, sorry. So side by side for second here. I wonder what that 30 car's up to, man. We saw him restart closer to the front. Now he's kind of hanging back, so wouldn't be surprised to see him in that 71 car kind of saving their stuff for the end of this one, because I mean 18 laps is 18 laps. And we talked to the 86 Kyle Hess, he said laps wore off pretty quickly, and Austin Moore just set the session fastest lap in the 18 machine, the 30.51. Now that's freaky fast. Take notes, Papa John's or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. The sandwich place that sponsors Kevin Harvick. Yeah. Back here, these 3, 630 and the 71 and the 39, all saving their stuff, taking their time, because they're running roughly a half a tenth slower than the guys in front of them here. Meanwhile, the battle for second still going on. That 70 is really pinning him to the bottom. Meanwhile, Marcus trying to get further into the top 15, and he may lose a spot here. Oh man, there's craziness up here. I love craziness. Let's see what's going on. 98-42 side by side. Christoph Hall on the bottom. Sammy Harrell gonna stick his nose in there. 3 wide. Whoa. Whoopsies. Here comes Eric Schaefer on the bottom. Whoa, 42, almost clear of his teammate. That looked very close between those two. Cody Sturgill, Sammy Harrell. Both trying to get some good spots, especially that 42 car. He wants to stay inside at the top 4 to have a shot at the championship. He needs to be patient. But right now where he's running, he should be okay because that 36 car is running 19th right now. 5 seconds back, there he is. Richard Crane may be out of the championship chase here. As Eliza, I think she's starting to push a bit. They're all single file here. I think we've got some 2 wide action back here. Yeah, we do. Back of the pack is always interesting, is very underrated. Everyone's still side by side in the back here. It's 42 and the 43, now single file. Racing like there's a caution. Huh. But Kyle Hess still leading the way with 12 to go. This finish is going to be hectic, I can tell you that. If there's a late race caution, you can bet your sweet diddle, Twinkie, cinnamon roll, tasty, cushion, tire, Goodyear. That's going to be a heck of a restart. These two side by side into turn 1. Jonathan Cusimano and John Hammond there fighting for 15th. Out front, you saw, I think that was the 6 car trying something new. There he is on the bottom. I actually think that was the 30 car trying something new up top. Don't know who moved first, but Jordan McGraw, Hunsaker in a tight battle right now. Whoa, 6 car really had to check up there. 71 of Eliza had nowhere to go. Top 4 has changed now, but here comes 71 trying to get around that 6 car. Which caused her some front end damage maybe. There's Brian Huntley Jr. trying to get into the top 5 himself. Does Eliza have enough time to make it up to the front? She has to make up a second in 9 laps. I don't know. It's going to be close for that. We'll see here. Eliza still not clear of that 6 car. She's trying. Robert Reynolds having some internet issues there. As Alston Moore trying to gain 1 more spot here, maybe even 2 to crack the top 10. Meanwhile, Jeff Ramsdell trying to gain that 10th of a second to Kyle Hess. Almost there. Huge run for the 97. Seven laps to go. The top 4 in a dead heat for the win. Honeycutt, sort of the underdog here tonight. Does he have enough tire to do it? Same with Jordan McGraw. We saw him dueling it out with the 6 and the 71 there a handful of laps ago. Would not be surprised to see those two have a shot at it. Honeycutt trying to get a good run here. Can he get it? Not really, as Kyle Hess is starting to pull away. Up to a 0.2 of a second lead. Jordan McGraw really wants to get a top 3. I do not blame him. There's not a lot of time left. Robert Reynolds inside of the pits. Richard Crane running 18th and Cody Sturgill 12th for that 4th place points battle. So right now Sturgill still has it. As the 70 and the 30. Oh, 70 got a good run there out of turn 2. Who's McGraw going to go with? None of them. He's going to go on in his own lane. Oh, I think I see some 3 wide action coming up here soon. I'm going to 4 to go. Right now, the odds for Kyle Hess keep going up each lap he leads. And stays ahead. Now the 30 around the 70. Huge run. 70 had a huge mistake maybe out of turn 2 there. That costed him 2 spots too many. Does that 30 have enough tire? James McGraw, huge run out 4. To the rear bumper of the 97. He's looking high. Does he have anywhere to go with it? He does. He's there. But does he have anyone to go with him? Oh, he's going to have a huge run here. I'm going to 2 to go this time. Does Jordan McGraw have enough time to get to Kyle Hess? Hess is about a half a second ahead. And what is that lap time going to be for Jordan? Slower than the 86, I can tell you that much. They're mixing it up back here, though. 6 in the... It doesn't look like the 6 is all that happy with the 97. It's very hard to tell as the 30 is really reeling them in. Coming to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Here in the WPRL Truck Series. Here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 0.3 to gain. Does Jordan have enough truck in him to do it? To the bottom of the raceway. He hits the apron. That's a huge mistake for the 30. Down the backstretch for the final time. All the way down to the bottom of the track goes Eliza. And the 86 of Kyle Hess out of turn 4 is going to get the big W here at Las Vegas. Win number 1 for Kyle Hess. And he has shown great speed this weekend. And definitely a well-deserved W for him. Your race winner, everybody, Kyle Hess. Jeff Ramsdell came home 3rd. Eliza Bethel 4th. Matthew Hunsaker came home 5th. John Honeycutt finished 6th. By the 86, he's going to burn it down in Sin City. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get Kyle Hess in here for his interview. Hey, Kyle, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, came out of Las Vegas a winner here tonight. How do you feel, man?
I feel a lot better than I did Saturday night. Man, I'm glad that I finally got the deal done with this one.
I mean, Saturday, dude, you had such a fast car. Definitely one of the ones that should have won that race, but you know what? You don't get them all. But here you got this one at Las Vegas, man. What do you think could have gone worse for you here tonight?
Man, I'm not really sure. My race has been pretty good the entire time, you know. Um, if there's so many things that could have gone wrong that didn't, and so glad that it didn't.
Oh, man, well, you still got the win, dude. This is going to be huge, but do you think you'll have a shot at the championship?
No, with my work schedule, I can only run like I do a rotating shift, so it's like 2 weeks on days and 2 weeks on nights. So I'm going to miss for say half the races between now and then.
Ah, that sucks. Well,
Got to pay the bills somehow.
that's a fair statement. Gotta pay those iRacing subscriptions. Oh, man.
Yes, sir, man.
But next
Like
week, we head to Talladega. I don't know if you'll be racing it or not, but hopefully you are. Will you be
I
there?
will be there. I will be there. I'll be there this Saturday too. I do believe.
Oh, awesome. Can't wait. But, what's your strategy? Are you gonna hang in the back most of the race, or are you gonna try to keep that 86 truck up front?
Don't know yet. We'll when we get to that, we'll get there, and I'll decide from there.
Alright, well, do you think that 30 machine who came home second here tonight, think he had something for you if he had a handful more laps?
Uh, Possibly we were getting later in our on our tire run, so our tires were getting pretty evened out. So he could have had something for me. I think he was sneaking up on me there towards the end, but he could have, you know.
Alright. Well, wish you luck next week and on Saturday night. Do you have any thanks or shout outs you'd like to give out?
Yeah, Carrie at K&K Motorsports, we've been K&K Motorsports for 4 years now. Then Robbie and the guys at Mission One Esports, um, they've been paying some of my ways in for races. So tonight's the first night that I've run the Mission One logo on my truck, and hell, I brought in Victory Lane. So what better way to start off a partnership than that, huh?
There is no better way to do that, man. Well, good luck next week, and hopefully that 86 car is right back up front where it belongs.
I hope so too. Y'all have a good night and see y'all next time.
See ya. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to second place finisher, Jordan McGraw. Jordan, you got a copy, man?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, came home second here tonight. I thought you had a pretty good race for yourself there. You did a great job in that first half saving your stuff. So, what do you think you could have done a little bit better towards the end of the second run there that maybe could have gotten you that last spot to get the win?
Needed to not slide through the pit box on that second stop that we had, that second yellow.
Oh,
It was real iffy. Uh, um, that was the first thing that the Kyle took off there. That at the end he was real tough to. He would have been tough to run down regardless, but uh, just slid through the box, lost 4 spots there. You know, wasn't really sure if I wanted to pit there or not, but I figured there was enough tires, and we still had a set after that. And slid through the box, tried to quickly audible to a 2 tire stop, and just wasn't able to get it done in time. And yep, just lost track position, and then didn't go quick enough. Had an opportunity to take the 70, uh, get him on the outside at one point with about 9 laps to go, but he's one of the guys that I like working with. The 71 I like working with. We're kind of pseudo teammates out there, so I didn't want to put them in a bad spot early. If he wanted to go, I wanted to kind of work and see if we could make make it likely for one of us to go. But uh, yeah, it kind of got to a point there with about 5 to go that I needed to go, and he made a move to the inside, and it's just so tough to make a pass on the inside here, especially once the tires get worn, and so I kind of had to hang him out on the outside and just hope that I had saved enough tire to be able to hang around the outside and pass the 97, and she stuck and she went, and we were able to get the job done, but just didn't have enough to run down the 86. But still had a lot of fun. That was an absolute blast racing out there. That first run you mentioned was a lot of fun. Did a lot of racing, a lot of side by side. Did a pretty decent job of saving our stuff. I think the six was a little faster than us that are there at the end, but Kyle and Jeffrey, Eliza, Matthew, John, all of those guys were an absolute blast to run around tonight, and had a lot of fun.
Well, like you said, fun race to run and really a fun race to call too. So next week we head to Talladega though. What are you gonna do there? You gonna go ahead and win this one?
Uh, I don't know. I don't really fancy myself a great plate racer, and I don't do a whole lot of it here on iRacing, so uh, not not really sure how that's gonna go. When I try to run conservative, I end up in a bad spot. When I try to run aggressive, I end up in a bad spot. So I guess just try to figure out how the race is gonna go and dictate how I act based on that. But uh, I mean, it's a wild card. Anyone can win, and you just got to take care of your stuff, and not burn through your your fast repairs too quickly, and try to make the right moves and be there at the end, and and know how to get yourself in the front. But a lot of that race is going to be spent learning, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, are there any shout outs you'd like to give out to anyone here before we end this one?
I mean, again, like to thank my shake and bake compatriots, John Honeycutt and Eliza Bethel. Have a lot of fun working with them, talking through a strategy together, and they were a lot of fun to race with. I wasn't a very good teammate most of the time, but in a
Oh,
race like that where you're all on top of each other, you really can't be. So I'm not too sorry about it, but I am a little sorry about it. But it's still had a lot of fun, and yeah, it's cool to have a good race in this league.
all right, man. Well, good luck next week at Talladega, dude.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, let's go ahead and end up this one here. We'll talk to third place finisher Jeff Ramsdell. Jeff, you got a copy, man?
I got a copy with you.
All right, well, came home third tonight here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and we're used to seeing you up front, and tonight was no exception. So, how do you think your night went here at Las Vegas?
It came out very good. We are good in practice. Qualifying kind of messed up a little bit, but still started up towards the front. The car was good. Just those long runs, just a little bit too tight, center off. But I really wanted to win it for Paps. Patrick Anderson, his sister's not doing too well. I really wanted to win it for him, but I'll take a third place.
Well, third place really isn't bad, especially for the points battle here between you and Matthew. I think Matthew came home fifth, so you guys are hopefully no longer tied for that top spot there. So what do you think you're going to do with only a few races left to kind of clinch this championship?
I got to miss next week. Going on vacation, but yeah, I'll be in it for the playoffs, and those 2 wins will help me, and we'll get them in the playoffs.
All right, well, I wish you luck. Any shout outs you'd like to give out to anyone here tonight?
I got to give a shout out to Patrick Anderson and his sister. Hope she's doing better. We're all praying for her. But you for putting the broadcast on, my girlfriend, just everybody in the league. We had a good race today.
All right, good luck, dude. Hopefully you have a good race next week at Talladega.
Definitely. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you all for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. See you guys tomorrow night with the Thunder Cup Series as they head to Talladega themselves for their second to last race of the season.